First attraction at SeaWorld San Diego is now officially open.
Yeah, this is called Jewels of the Sea, a jellyfish experience. CBS 8's Chris Groh joining us live from SeaWorld this morning to show us around this new exhibit at a comfortable distance from these beautiful creatures, right?
It is a comfortable distance, but the sights that you are capturing here while you're at this new exhibit, it's just extraordinary. And look, I know it might sting for you guys at home. You might be a little bit jealous that I'm here and you're not, but this is totally something that you can experience. This is already open. March 15th was the first day, and you get these great views like this archway through here, and we'll take you through. That was the previous gallery that we were looking through, but as you kind of walk through this hallway, you are just surrounded by facts about jellyfish, while also these cool light fixtures. And then you get to this cylinder here, and I'm joined here by Mike Dunn here with SeaWorld to talk a little bit more about this. And Mike, you've had a smile on your face all morning since we've been here. I've had a smile on my face. What is it about being up close and personal with these creatures that is just so astounding?
Well, you know what, Chris, what it really comes down to is jellies are not exactly problem solvers. They don't have a brain, but they're fascinating creatures, and they play a vital role in the ecosystem. I like to use they're complex, simple animals. Yeah. And for me personally, there's an acronym that I use when I'm talking to guests in this gallery, OMH. Oxygen. They're 95% water, so they get all their oxygen from their tissues. Movement. There is some discussion that jellyfish can't swim, but as you can see, they do move, and they're able to propel themselves. And then H is heart. They don't have a heart. They don't have a heart, they don't have lungs, they don't have a brain, but they play a vital role because they are one of the keystone species of the ocean. When there are jellyfish in equilibrium, they serve to control plankton populations, and they also are a very good source of prey for animals like loggerhead sea turtles.
I mean, that's crazy. They don't have a heart. That's not a heartbreak song. That is science, right? That is fact right there. Now, what also is so cool is that when you're going through here, a lot of those facts that you mentioned are here. What do you think is the most misunderstood, or maybe the most sort of unknown thing about jellyfish that you find that, again, guests who come through here learn?
That's a great question. I think that the thing for me is just how they are so strange looking, and there are literally hundreds of species of jellies, and yet they are one of, again, those keystone species that when their populations are great. I find it, for instance, like box jellyfish have 24 eyes. Most jellies don't have eyes at all, but some jellies do, and some jellies have actually been to outer space.
Yeah. That was really cool to learn as well, too. Well, Mike, thank you so much, guys. Before we send it back to you, I want to kind of maybe come back here. I want to show you something that's really cool, because we've been talking with the heavy puns about obviously being stung and kind of going through all this. Well, one of the cool parts of this exhibit is the fact that they have what's called here, and I love this because, of course, it's a really good pun. We have our pain bow, which is going through the various levels, of course, of the sting, and then, of course, which type of species provides the most pain, if you will. And then for those of you that are fans of Miss Rachel, whenever you see the rainbow, you just start singing that song in your head. And it's going through my head. I'm not going to infect any of the viewers at home with that before they go ahead and start their day. But this is also a great way to have the little ones kind of run around and learn a little bit more about jellyfish.
I think we showed like 10 different species in just your report.
And just
they all look different.
You could stare at that all day, all the different types. I mean, it's mesmerizing, Chris. Thank you.
Even though they don't have a heart and a brain, they're still beautiful.
Yes.
They're fun to watch.
And I feel like they can swim or move. I'm not sure that.
You're doing something that's cool to watch.
Fascinating stuff. Amazing.